So what I'm about to show you guys is the radio show that I was on. I'm going on this radio show with my two friends every Sunday until my semester of school is done. And we just talk about soccer or football, whatever you guys call it. We talk about it and whatever's happening in the leagues, and some stories that we like. Just getting the hang of it, which is good. I recorded it with my camera, so might as well show it off. Just some clips as well, just like on the way there, but nothing too much. My new video should be out. The Everton video should be up here. I don't know. Give that a listen whenever you want. Another thing I want to mention, two people. Those are my two friends. The guy in the red hair is Liam, and the other guy with blonde hair is his name's Matthew, but we call him Waz. Quick backstory, I guess. I won't say too much, but one thing that will probably make sense is Waz is a Manchester United fan. And we did talk about quite a bit about Manchester United. Hopefully you guys enjoy the podcast, or radio show. It's the radio show, but hopefully we continue having fun with it. And thanks for watching this video, and see you guys next time. Vlog for those?
You need one of those vlog sticks.
No, this is. Oh yeah, where it's like this.
I think there might be a selfie stick in that door pocket.
Oh really?
There might be. There used to be.
Oh yeah, there is.
Oh god, you been playing AC Milan next weekend?
Do they actually?
Or the next match day?
Yeah.
Because there's not games until the 31st, yeah. So that's why I didn't print off the fixtures for the 31st. We'll do that next week. I said this weekend we could do like the recap, and then maybe we could do a bit of World Cup kind of thing and international games.
And we could also like do our predictions, like pick like 4 international games that we think are pretty good, and then we can do our predictions, and then like do predictions every week, and then for the whole month, who does the best wins, and then the worst person out of the results, they have to do a forfeit.
Works for me.
Like red butt. Radio show today.
Let's see what they're doing now. There's a mug. It's dirty. Darn. There's a mug over there.
Have some tea here? Why not? No, I'm just kidding. Don't need some tea. Since we only get a 30-minute show today, so that's a little unfortunate for us, but we'll make do. I'll show you guys some of the clips.
You sent me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So not much happened in the Premier League today.
Nothing huge.
Like we can briefly mention Salah's performance.
Yeah.
But like West Brom were getting relegated. Crystal Palace did get a big win.
Big win for Palace.
And then
I love my Palace. They're my team.
big loss for Stoke though.
Yeah. Palace stays up because I believe in Crystal Palace.
Big fan of Roy.
No, I don't like Roy. I just like Selhurst Park. I like the fans.
And we can more specifically focus on the FA Cup. We know the semi-finals now. I forgot to put it on there.
I have them.
Okay. Yeah, like Man United, like good performance after awful.
After some negative weeks. Yeah.
But we get to that a little later. We can talk about the Sevilla game later.
I think I should talk Champions League after Premier League FA Cup.
Okay.
Or I think more Europa League, because the draw's done now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can do both. Just outline the matches and whatnot, I guess.
Should we? I mean, there is international games. Should we save that till next week?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
So, but that way we can do. Like, what if we do next week an entire international one? We cover the games that happened.
Yeah.
We preview the ones that are going to happen, and then we do into the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's still a few more international games after Sunday.
Yeah. I'm saying we could do. Next week is just alright because there's no Premier League games or anything.
Yeah.
There'll be no league games.
There'll be league games.
But nothing of
well,
importance.
Well, I'm pretty sure Bayern played Dortmund. There's
do they?
Milan derby.
Oh, okay. Well, then we can cover that too. But I think we can use next week as our
Yeah, the majority would be
as
international.
our start of the road to Russia.
True.
It could, Champions League might be like the next week too.
Yeah.
So.
And
So yeah, we started with from England pretty much. Stuff that happened in England.
next I've got all the Europa League results.
Mhm.
And I've got the upcoming drawn fixtures. Champions League fixtures, Serie A, table results.
You gonna play Xbox right now?
Yep.
Boss, we are getting ready for our show.
I am listening at the same time.
Hit him, Lucas. Hit him.
I'm providing.
Is that what sweater is that?
Logic,
Oh,
everybody.
I thought it was Far Cry. I was like,
No.
that's weird, but kind of cool. Yeah, big loss for Atletico.
Yeah.
For Sevilla.
Oh, they'll get in the top four, no problem.
Well, that puts Real Madrid 4 points
I mean-
back of Atletico.
Yeah, it seems like
Yeah.
the top 4 in that league. No, the top 3 is pretty locked up.
Top 4.
Dortmund won.
Now Germany is
yeah.
is the fight for second. There's
Yeah,
3.
top four for me.
Yeah.
It's like with Leipzig.
Yeah, Leipzig are going to start having a little run of form here, I think.
Yeah, like they had a European match a few days before,
Yeah.
and they still like they outplayed.
Isn't
Bayern.
Dortmund out of the Europa League?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're talking about Leipzig, who are
Yeah,
like
well,
they're
get
playing
shit
some nice
together.
football.
France.
The Europa League matches, where were they? So yeah, some good ones.
There's some okay ones, though.
Yeah, they're not great.
Like, I mean, Europa League, the ones.
What's
best
good
one.
meaning like the final four might be actually.
Well, I think you take Arsenal to go through against Moscow.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be
That's-
some tension there.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. And then the Atletico Sporting Lisbon one's going to be an excellent
I
one.
think Atletico should easily. Sporting
Sure.
got pushed to extra time by the Czech Republic.
Yeah,
team.
they should. Leipzig, Marseille will be good.
Yeah, that one would be good. And then Lazio, Salzburg, they both play like nice attacking football.
Mhm.
So
I would love if, like, I think everyone wants like Atletico Arsenal final.
Yeah.
But I don't.
I think Leipzig are gonna make the final.
That's what I'm saying.
Really?
I want Arsenal and Leipzig to go together next round,
Mhm.
and then Atletico go to the final, and whoever wins out of that goes to the final
Yeah.
to play Atletico.
No, Marseille's not a bad team.
They
Marseille's
lost
good.
today at home to Lyon.
Interesting.
Big Lyonnaise.
Yeah.
I mean,
Messens to pick up the game winner.
Oh my god. Sporting is not a bad team either.
They're all right.
Lazio.
Yeah, because
oh,
Lyon's were, it was 2-1 final, right, for Lyon?
3-2.
3-2?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, 'cause I had it as 2-1, because that's when I printed it off.
Oh yeah, because the
It
game
was
ended
still
at 4.
alive, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Roma gave Barca a good battle, a good fight.
Yeah.
And Sevilla can give Bayern a good battle.
I did not print off Champions League,
Oh,
'cause...
you got it on here though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like in the top right section.
Oh.
It's not the most organized, like, because nothing,
Oh, but it's
none of the
there.
teams are done by the time I was making it.
Yeah, I'll take Bayern to win.
Yeah.
No, where am I at? Oh, there. Yeah, I'll take Barca, Bayern, Real. I gotta go Liverpool.
Wait,
How do you get all these things onto one
Photoshop.
page?
Photoshop,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know how to use Photoshop. So I was
It's,
attempting, and I just wasn't.
it's simple, like, but you have to pay for it.
Oh, it's your
Oh.
terrible shot. Jesus. You're a professional gamer, Walsh.
No.
You get paid to game.
do we get paid to game?
No,
You do?
not for another 100 days.
Yeah.
No, more like until I get $100 worth. of
$100 and maybe he gets it in 100 days.
Like there's
How many do you think
there
you
is a
bought
revenue
for?
tab that collects everything.
How
you know
many
how
you
much
got?
you made so
I made like at least $23.
There you go.
Hey, if I remember to
20
subscribe every month,
Yeah.
it goes up a little bit.
I printed off this. That was the BBC homepage,
Okay.
all their kind of thing.
Are there any like good articles there?
They said Luke Shaw's going to leave United.
I don't
He's done
believe
with-
that.
He's done with United with Mourinho.
Yeah, that's my big. Mourinho tends to create bad relations,
Yeah.
toxic.
Apparently, he wants to like get rid of players that don't have like the
The
personality that he likes.
Yeah.
So that might be Pogba.
Yeah,
would you
man,
be mad
well,
if
I would-
Pogba left, or-
Would I?
Yeah.
Yes. You don't just spend that much money on a player and just let him leave after like a season or two.
And you do have a Pogba.
That's all.
jersey.
Yeah, I love Pogba. He's one of my favorite United players.
And then I have Salah on his way to earning Messi comparisons. Klopp.
Yeah, Ian Wright like compared him to Messi, like not exactly, but
No, but I
Like,
mean,
hardly.
lately maybe
I
he's
would
kind of
compare
playing
him to Messi in the
similarly.
sense that he's so crucial for his team.
And I think like the dribbling too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Serie A, like Napoli, 2 points behind Juve now.
Yeah.
And like we can talk about like Napoli, like they haven't won the Serie A title. I'll find out.
So are we saying?
Well, then again, Juve have that like 6 seasons in a row Scudetto, right?
Juve's schedule is like a lot tougher than Napoli's, but then again, you do have to play whatever is in front of you.
Are we saying that the bottom 3 of England are kind of staying the same?
I think West Ham could crawl into
That's
there.
what I think. The only one I could see is Southampton and West Ham switch. I think Stoke and West Brom are done.
Jordy will be happy. No Newcastle relegation.
Yeah. Newcastle don't have a bad squad. They have a good manager.
They have a good manager, but their squad's not that good.
No, it's not deep enough.
Like,
I mean, for
Diame's
1 year
not really
being
a
back in the Premier League, they've done
They'll
well.
sign a few people.
Well,
If Mike
they need to
Ashley
sell. They need to
leaves.
sell the club.
Yeah.
Jesus, true.
I'm so where was it? Malaga.
Yeah.
Bottom of La Liga.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Real? Oh yeah, you mentioned that last week.
They have 9 points out of the season. Like that's a
9
terrible.
points. This is 14 on mine.
I have 9 points from Malaga.
That's. Oh wait, no, that is points.
Yeah.
I was looking at it. No, wait. That's probably home points.
Let me see.
Because there's a points section right beside there.
Where
Because
is
if you look here,
Spanish?
like there's a points tab, like first
Yeah.
column. That's the points tab. I think because there's a home
Yeah, it's
tab and a
14,
away
yeah.
tab. 9 home points, which isn't that good anyways.
Like that's a team that was decent
Yeah.
a handful of years ago under Pellegrino.
Yeah. Pellegrini.
Pellegrini, yes.
Pellegrino's the.
Southampton, ex-Southampton
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, Marcuse, you know.
Yeah. Well, you won today.
Could be a good hiring, I guess.
Claws. Shoot in the head. You get
Oh my days.
dog shit Claws.
Might play one more song.
Yeah. Yeah. Play the Walk the Moon, and then put the intro in, and then
Yeah.
we'll go. Where's our commercial?
Mic check, mic check.
That was their Nate Arena, but they don't start till 6:30, so this should be interesting. This is doing a mic check though.
Is that
Yes.
we're live for Michael Torrey.
No, beautiful.
Buongiorno, buongiorno,
mics
Miguel.
in 5 seconds. All right, welcome to Soccer Sundays here on NR92.
You're listening to Soccer Sunday here on NR92, discussing everything within the beautiful game, from match previews to transfers to the World Cup.
So we're back. We're talking Premier League, it seems. Starting off, Soccer Sunday.
Welcome back to the weekly recap. So today in the Premier League, there was no fixtures because of the FA Cup, but a few results to cover from a few days prior.
Yeah, so over the weekend, there were 4 games on Saturday. Most of them had a lot of snow in them, but a few of them were important in the relegation battle, and one was pretty big in particular, mostly because of a big performance by Liverpool's Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, I think the signing of the season, in my opinion.
I mean, he's on the brink of breaking the Premier League goal record.
Yeah,
so
So at the moment, he has 29 goals
Yeah.
and 8 assists.
Scored 4 there in a 5-0 victory over Watford. And there's comparisons this week by his coach. Is he the same level as Messi?
I wouldn't say exactly the same as Messi.
If Jurgen Klopp thinks he's
Rather
Messi,
very-
is that all that he needs qualified? You know?
Well, if he's scoring the goals, he can't complain.
Yeah, exactly. He's doing the job. So you touched there. There was a game down for relegation. Crystal Palace beating Huddersfield 2-0.
Yeah, big
Palace
win
are
for
now
Palace.
out of the bottom 3.
And then Stoke lost to Everton in what was called the Snow Bowl.
Yeah, that and the Huddersfield match just
Yeah.
snow
Well,
everywhere.
so Stoke were tied 1-1 until the 89th minute, and then Everton
Yeah, they took the lead with Tosin, which Butlin, the
Yeah.
still goalkeeper,
Yeah.
should have done a little better on
Yeah.
the shot.
Same with the Bournemouth game. Bournemouth they were tied 1-1 until I think it was also an 89th minute free kick there right at the end.
But that was a nice free kick. I think it was from Stanislas.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
But yeah, the first Bournemouth goal they scored, that was a little weak by West Brom's keeper.
Yeah, that
Foster.
it wasn't great. But let's go back to that Liverpool game.
Yeah.
So for Liverpool now, they're sitting third. They are, is it 2 points behind? Yeah, 2 points behind Manchester United. Are they capable of finishing second, or is it going to finish them in third?
Looking at it at the moment, it looks like they'll probably finish third, as United do have a game in hand.
Mm-hmm.
But United, you never know if they're going to actually try to attack or if they're going to
Yeah, United
I don't know too well.
United are such a boring team.
It's either they'll do well or they'll bottle it.
It wouldn't surprise me if Liverpool do get into second place, as like matches they have remaining that are somewhat difficult are Chelsea and Everton, but their schedule isn't too difficult.
I think first and foremost, Liverpool are guaranteed a Champions League spot.
I wouldn't say guaranteed, but if they get a decent result against Chelsea, then
I'm saying guaranteed. Chelsea are sitting at 56 points. I don't think Liverpool are gonna slip up enough to be caught.
And Chelsea are still in another competition and have to play some midweek games in the future.
Yeah, so, with Liverpool fighting for second, it opens the door for Tottenham then to say, are they going to finish third, or is United going to slip to fourth?
I don't think United will slip to fourth.
Yeah.
No?
I
If they
think-
do, I'll be so disappointed. Oh.
The top four right now, I think that's going to be the top four.
You
To
think?
be honest, there's no difference between second and fourth other than pride, because
Yeah.
if you get fourth, there's no playoff for the Champions League anymore. Top four, they automatically go to the group stage.
Yeah, I think that's what Jose Mourinho was saying a few weeks back. It doesn't matter if you're finishing second or fourth. But I think as a manager of his stature with a team like Manchester United, they should have some pride and they should go out and fight for every point they can get.
Well, we'll definitely go into that after a couple of these little commercial breaks here.
That was short.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, we got like 10 minutes after this talk though.
Why would I do that?
Should we touch on...
We'll continue with United, talk about their FA Cup victory.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And just mention the other games briefly, and then go into the Champions League recap, because that does relate to United as well.
Get a freshen up today around
Works for me.
and become an idol yourself. Right for the
And if we have time, we'll talk briefly about Serie A.
Yeah. I think we should talk about just the key fixtures that happened today. Like the big losses.
Other key fixtures, so,
Atletico, Sevilla, Bayern Munich.
and then Marseille, Lyon. Sevilla lost to Leganes after beating United in midweek. So,
That's how we can transition. We'll go to FA Cup,
yeah.
and then we'll go into Champions League, and then from there we'll go United and then Sevilla.
Okay.
Not just your campus newspaper.
Oh, this is our commercial.
What do you fix? Every Sunday on NR92 between 6 and 7 p.m., where the boys at NR92 give you match recaps from across Europe, discuss transfer rumors and rising stars in the beautiful game, like Marcus Rashford and Kylian
I'm
Mbappe.
so proud of myself. This is what
Preview
it's
of the upcoming 2018
Beautiful.
World Cup.
Good job.
Soccer Sunday, only on NR92, the station.
Alright, Soccer Sunday is back.
Going back to Manchester United.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to United FA Cup. They were playing Brighton. 2-0 win for United. Puts
Lukaku
them,
scored a nice header.
puts them into the next round. But still, after the game, Jose Mourinho was upset for some reason.
He's always upset about something,
Yeah.
it seems.
He's someone who in the past in previous manager teams he's previously managed, he always tries to deflect anything that's bad happening to his team and deflect it to something else. And he did the same thing this week.
Yeah, he likes to put up a smoke shield.
He had a whole
First
rant
team.
going on after the
It
Champions
was like a
League.
15-minute.
I didn't listen
rant,
to it.
yeah.
I read some of the quotes and it was ridiculous.
Yeah, he went off. And I mean, I think the pressure almost got to him because there were so many bad results for United. Not even just losses, but just bad games, bad performances from certain big players. Pogba hasn't played for weeks now.
Well, after that Sevilla loss, it almost felt like their season was over. Like, we had the
Yeah.
FA Cup, but it's like,
Yeah.
We
There was
won
no-
that
There was no major
seasons
silver
ago,
right
yeah.
now. I don't know. The Pogba situation is interesting. You spent so much money for this player, and he's just sitting on the bench now. And
I think he's had some injury problems as of late though. That's the thing. So
well, does he look for a move away?
I don't think so. I don't know.
No.
I think maybe the World Cup will maybe distract him and whatnot,
Well,
take his mind off things.
Yeah, that'd be
right?
interesting. Yeah.
Before we continue with United and their Champions League result last week, let's look at the other FA Cup fixtures. Tottenham getting by Swansea 3-0.
Fairly easy. There.
Southampton beating Wigan 2-0. And
Where was
Chelsea
Wilkins?
beating Leicester City in extra time,
Yeah.
2-1.
We'll get on to the Chelsea game. Quickly, I want to touch. I'm so sad that Wigan did not make it.
Yeah,
Wigan
they're
former
my
FA
team.
Cup
They're always the
champions.
Cinderella team.
They're just
it
my
seems.
team. But yeah, Tottenham real easy. They just did the job. No Harry Kane. He's out for a
But now,
little bit with an
now
ankle injury.
the Spurs face United next round.
Yeah, and
That's
will
gonna be a very tight
Llorente
match,
be
I hope.
enough to go up front? I don't
Yeah,
know.
the semi-finals will be Man United and Tottenham, and the other one will be Southampton versus Chelsea.
Yeah.
Could Southampton possibly do the upset?
Of course they can. I don't think it will happen.
Didn't
but
they
of
play
course
United 2 years ago in the final thing?
That was the Carling Cup final
Yeah.
last year.
Oh, okay.
can. Yeah.
Because I remember Alan Pardew was managing a team.
That was Crystal Palace.
Oh,
That's
okay.
where he did the dance.
Oh, right. He's had like
Yeah.
3 different teams, right?
Yeah. So Chelsea, Leicester City into extra time. Jamie Vardy had a good goal there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always scores a
He
star.
always does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he always scores against the top 6.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
something that I think he's better at Kane at. Like,
Oh.
he's more consistently scores against the top 6 than Harry
For
Kane.
an,
And
English,
Lukaku.
for an English striker, he's the only one that shows up in big games against big teams. Yeah, but bad goal for Leicester to give up the second one there.
Yeah.
Kasper Schmeichel, he left his entire net wide open to go get the ball out there, and it just didn't work out the way he planned.
Didn't anticipate
No.
what was going to happen.
Yeah, especially with Chelsea being so quick up front there, you have to be a bit cautious on going out and being aggressive on the ball as a goalkeeper.
Yeah. But Morata, he got a goal
Yeah.
for first time in a while.
Yeah,
He's-
that's good for Chelsea, definitely.
He was rumored to go to United earlier. Instead, they went with Lukaku.
Hmm.
And Morata, he started out well, but he struggled
I
for
think I
the
still
past few
prefer
months.
Lukaku.
I think
Yeah.
Lukaku, in the right system, could be the.
I think he still has
fantastic
a lot more
player.
potential as well.
He's just such a big body. Like,
Yeah,
how do you
I
defend
think
such a
maybe his
physical
dribbling
presence?
still needs work, but
But that's not
His
his.
first
That's
touch
not
as
him
well.
as a player.
yeah.
He gets by on just.
I think
overpowering.
Mourinho's hoping he turns into Drogba of some
That'd be
sort.
great.
So yeah.
So, Waz, you always like a good prediction.
No,
Who goes to the final?
for
Which teams out of Chelsea, Southampton, and then United, Tottenham? Who goes to the FA Cup final?
my heart says United, but I feel like Spurs can definitely give us a beating.
Hmm.
But how long is Harry Kane out?
He will be out.
Yeah.
I think they said about 6 weeks for him.
I'll go with is this 2-leg fixtures? Or is it single?
It's just a one leg
single, yeah.
Okay,
fixture
I'll
at
go
Wembley.
with a 2-1 win for United.
Remember, it's at Wembley. And
Yeah.
Spurs have played
Oh.
at Wembley all year.
We're 2-1 United.
2-1 United,
Yes.
and then who goes through Chelsea or Southampton?
Chelsea will win 3-0
So
comfortably.
Chelsea United final.
Yeah, that's cool. That'd be.
I'm going to go for Chelsea Tottenham final because I
That'd
think
be nice.
Tottenham's
I mean-
pace on their attack will really test.
No
their
hope for
back line.
Southampton.
I'll have to agree with Watts. I think it's going to be a Chelsea and Man United final.
Mhm.
That'd be a good game actually.
Well,
the Mourinho
But
factor.
you know, you're saying it's at Wembley. Jesse Lingard performs at Wembley.
He really does, honestly.
So I'm excited for this now.
Okay, so United. Let's continue that
Oh,
discussion.
of course.
In the Champions
They
League.
had a real
Disappointing.
disgusting
Awful
display
performance. I was
against
watching it in
Sevilla.
class and I was furious.
It was. I think if anyone is a United fan, they should be livid.
I got it was like a sucker punch to the heart.
They should be livid with that team
No, yeah.
performance.
Why do you play Fellaini instead of McTominay? That was silly.
Not
McTominay's
even-
in top form.
not even
Fellaini hasn't
that.
played in 4 months.
You have all these superstar
know.
players.
And you're not even pressing.
I know,
Sevilla.
I know.
There was nothing.
Alexis Sanchez has been the most underwhelming signing of the century. So not century.
He's. I don't know. I don't know
Couple
if it's-
months.
I don't know if the
Um,
system he's not fitting
Maybe.
into. Or
I mean, I would prefer Martial at the time.
Tony.
Yeah, Tony Martial came from France for 60 million. Said he was a waste of money. Nope. Great player.
But it is a little confusing, like why United didn't press Sevilla and why they
I
gave
don't-
so much
neither-
respect
I
to
don't-
Sevilla.
I don't get it either.
Especially at Old
Yeah,
Trafford.
you're at home. You're the bigger team.
It could have been
Go
3-0,
win the
but
game.
David De
Yeah.
Gea played like
Yeah,
he usually
he
does.
did. Yeah.
But the only bright spot out of that game I saw was maybe Rashford.
Yeah, he's been good recently.
Yeah.
I think we had to also give Sevilla a lot of credit.
Oh, yeah, no,
they were
definitely,
not
definitely.
intimidated. They went to England against
Yeah, you gotta
United.
give him full credit
And they
for what
went.
they did.
They went. Why can't we beat these
It's
guys?
United's
So-
fault they lost.
Yeah.
And then Montella, the manager of Sevilla, who got sacked by AC Milan earlier this year. Now he's in the quarterfinals of the Champions
Yeah, exactly.
League.
Going against Bayern Munich there, I think it'll be a bit of a tough ask for him. But hey, who knows?
I think that could be a
knows?
very close match.
Who knows, right? It
Well,
depends on
that's the thing with Bayern. Either it's going to be a close match or they'll just totally destroy a team.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good games coming up this Champions League.
Yeah, including Barcelona and Roma. Roma's getting through, surprising with their group of death they had with Chelsea and Atletico Madrid. And now they have a great clash with Barcelona.
Atletico were in a bad run of form there at the beginning, though.
Yes,
They've
they were.
really picked it up now. I think they're Europa League favorites now.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the beginning, when they were in that group of death, they never performed what they should have.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot going on behind the scenes, especially with Costa coming in. Just there was a lot of weird backstory going on in that
Rumors
team.
of Griezmann if he's going to stay or
Yeah,
not.
even Diego Simeone, will he be there? You know.
Yeah.
Juventus, Real Madrid,
That's
huge.
I don't know.
another
It's-
juicy tie.
I
for
got a
Madrid.
friend going to Madrid to watch that first.
I
leg.
want Juventus to win.
Or Buffon.
No, just in general, the whole club.
I think I want Madrid to win because I think they need to be.
I was watching parts of that Juve documentary on Netflix so far, and it's like it just kind of gives you a little bit more respect for the
Oh,
club
yeah.
and what they aim for.
No, I think the world needs Real Madrid to go through. They need Ronaldo on the biggest stage.
You always need the Galacticos in the
Oh, you do.
semifinals.
They're just
Come on,
they-
Bayern's going to end up winning the tournament. Let's be honest.
No, sorry,
That's
he's breaking
still-
to you.
no.
They're not doing it.
Yeah,
Can we
Juventus
believe-
will provide a tough challenge to Real Madrid. Like
Yeah.
they met in the final last year. Real
Yeah.
Madrid got the better of them.
And I saw. Sorry to cut you off there, but I saw something that said, "Is this Juventus' best chance because they get two legs to do it?" You know, in the final, they lost it both times at the end.
Yeah.
Now they have two legs.
Yeah, and last time they versed Madrid over 2 legs, they beat them.
Yeah. And I think if Juventus defend the way they can, soak up the pressure, they can get a quick goal against.
And Madrid's also had a bouncy season.
Also,
The Juve, in terms of had not their strongest season, but
They've been
they're
really
still a
good
powerhouse
recently.
regardless.
Last 10 games, clean sheets.
Yeah.
Visit May student counselor.
Oh, yeah, it was.
It's a life-
So Champions League finish that off.
Counseling offers all kinds of
Um,
services. If you're
what
suffering
else?
from stress
Then we
or
mentioned
anxiety,
Napoli getting back to the Serie A race.
Okay, we're gonna be back in 5 seconds. I'll turn on mics.
To make an appointment,
Let's turn on mics now.
780.
Soccer Sunday, back for our last roundup before Ooks Hockey.
Okay. So Champions League, we're gonna continue on with that.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool, Man City.
Yeah, big draw.
Big one there.
The big game between the two English
Yeah.
giants. Liverpool, the only team to beat Man City in the Premier League.
I think that tie, there will be no defending.
Yeah.
That's just a shoot.
I'm very excited now for that match.
That one should be, I think, just an all-out attacking affair. I cannot wait to watch
I'll
it.
be honest though, like both Liverpool and City, they both improved their defense over the January window.
You know, in a sense, that I'm kind of happy United got knocked out because we would be playing Bayern, and that'd be very scary.
But I think also it's better for the tournament because it takes the boring team out of it.
But
All
in a
four,
sense,
all four of those, all four of those ties have exciting teams in there.
yeah.
Like, who's the most boring team? Maybe Juventus, how defensive they are?
No, I think with Paulo Dybala in the lineup, he can't be a boring.
Well, I know, that's what I'm saying.
They
Like,
do
So-
play, they grind their victories,
Yeah,
so
they
it's
do.
not the most exciting
They're
to
not
watch.
fluid, yeah.
But Liverpool and Manchester City,
I think both teams there are excited and both teams are also nervous, you know?
there's a video of Man City's, I don't know if it was their president, seeing them getting Liverpool, and he didn't look too pleased.
Yeah.
Obviously, they probably would have rather gotten Roma or Sevilla, but many
Yeah.
teams would want that too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of Roma and Juventus, really tight race going on right now in Serie A.
Yes.
Huge win today for Napoli.
Yeah, and a crucial draw between Spal and Juventus.
Yeah, so that puts Napoli 2 points behind Juventus.
Yeah,
That race is right on.
it's back, and
Yeah.
if it stays like that until Napoli versus Juventus in April, it will be huge.
Yeah, that game.
Is that
will
when
be
they're
your-
playing?
It's in April, I think.
That'll be your title
Okay.
decider
Oh
right
my.
there. Yeah.
Okay.
And Juve do have a little more difficult schedule, but Juventus, they haven't conceded a goal in 10 matches. But this is huge for Napoli. They haven't won a title since maybe the late 80s when they had Diego Maradona, one of the best players of all time.
The best player
This
of all
is
time.
huge for the Italian league in general.
Yeah, and even Inter Milan, 5-0 win over Sampdoria.
Yeah.
A big hat-trick. Was it a hat-trick?
Well, it's like
or
there's a
4 goals?
battle for the title going on, and then there's a battle for Champions League still.
Yeah.
It's so nice to see
Yeah,
the Italian league being competitive.
it's somewhat flourishing.
It's so nice.
Right now, it's more exciting to watch this race in the Premier League, in a sense.
Yeah.
And then Milan, they're coming back. They're only 5 points out of top 4 after their disastrous start.
Well, the Premier League is a little bit comparable to the Bundesliga at the moment, where you have one team who's running away with the title and the rest are battling for
I
second.
still think
third.
the Premier League is the greatest league
Oh,
on earth
probably.
because any team can beat any team, you know.
Essentially, yeah. No.
And I love watching the teams down at the bottom fight for points against teams at the top, and you go, these guys can still win.
There's
because
always some
they-
upset.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I kind of disagree, but we'll leave that conversation
Yeah,
for another
no,
day.
definitely.
Fair enough.
It is really exciting to see that Napoli, Juventus, maybe Napoli can get it back because Juventus are still in the Champions League. They have a competition to focus on, so you never know.
Napoli have a very strong attack and good, well-balanced midfield.
They're a good team all
Yeah,
around.
good. Yeah, I mean,
Just they don't have much depth. That's
Yeah.
only
Is Pepe
problem.
Reina still their goalie?
Yeah.
Gotta love
really? I
Pepe
thought.
Reina.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, gotta love him.
I was gonna say Handano's really plays for Inter. So.
So, with the few big wins there, there's also been a few big losses today.
Yes, there has been in other leagues.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red Bull or RB Leipzig, they beat Bayern Munich 2-1. Fantastic
Really?
performance by Naby Keita.
That's only
Future Liverpool
Munich's
player.
third loss of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, they've run away with the league, but it shows that that this team is beatable. I mean, if you. I mean,
I was watching the. Sorry to interrupt. I was watching the Besiktas Bayern game, and they didn't seem too hot. They had some holes. It looked like.
I mean,
They're
I
a little
don't think in
inconsistent.
that game they were going full out.
I know,
It's
but
a big margin of victory.
Still, it shows that Bayern can be exposed.
Yeah, totally.
RB Leipzig, they had a game in Europe a few days ago and they go out and outperform against Bayern. And it's really exciting to see. Both teams played really well. RB Leipzig weren't afraid to press Bayern and a lot of chances were created and they obviously got more in the net in the end.
Yeah. Also, big loss for Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, they had a red card.
2-1 at Villarreal.
It was really disappointing for
It
them.
honestly is disappointing.
They want to keep their lead ahead of Real Madrid
Yeah.
just for the pride's sake.
Yeah.
And then also in other leagues, Ligue 1, Lyon got a big win over Marseille for their push into the top
that
3
keeps them
for
going.
potential Champions League spot. It's
What about PSG Nice?
2
2-1. I mean, Nice is a decent team, but I think for PSG with their team, they should.
Well, they
Can't
still they
disappoint
don't
you with them.
Neymar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
but
There's all.
they still have a team.
Let's not get started with Neymar.
Fair enough.
He's a whole.
Nice did take the lead in that game, but PSG obviously are the stronger
Yeah.
team, and they did get the win in the end.
Another loss there for Sevilla as well.
Yeah, against Leganes.
I don't understand this game.
They go midweek. They beat Manchester
Yeah.
at Old Trafford. We rave about how good
To
they
be fair,
are.
United play like mid-table club.
But no, we rave about how good Sevilla are.
Yeah, I
and
know,
They
and
go and they lose to the guys.
So, I mean,
no offense to them.
maybe their
but
focus
they're
is
not
just shift on
United.
Champions
Maybe they just had a lot of adrenaline in the Champions League,
Yeah.
and
You know
then they
what?
just didn't really look
Well, I
forward
mean,
to
all
the
they
next
did was sub
match.
on Ben Yedder, and he scores 2 goals out of nowhere. I'm like,
He has more goals against top 6 English opponents than Lukaku does.
does he?
Yes, he
Yes.
does. I saw
Oh
that.
my days.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, Lukaku still scored more than anyone on the team, so
Wow.
that says a lot.
It does say a lot.
Yeah. Except Marcus Rashford's a gem.
It says a lot. You bring Fellaini on to score a goal.
All we need is Marcus Rashford against Liverpool. That's all we need.
With international games coming up this weekend, not really any club games to look forward to.
Yeah,
but,
it's been a bit of a light week.
but next week we'll look at the
Yeah.
international fixtures and maybe make our first predictions.
Yeah,
We're going to start a table, kind of a competition between who predicts.
our road to
for
Russia
next,
kind of begins.
starting next
yeah.
week, because unfortunately we have to wrap up here. Very short show. Ooks hockey coming up, big final. Hopefully the Ooks can bring the W, but see you next week, definitely.
I want to make a shout out to Timothy Wega.
I was going to say you should end it with I love this game.